Anything underneath there? Oh, hang on. That's
It's going to be like a tray of chocolates or something.
Oh man, wouldn't that be good? Although, to be fair, it's been there since 2020. I'm not sure it would be. Welcome to the Spark channel. Today we're going to go a little bit off-piste because we've come over this little treasure.
Wow, look at that.
You do know that I'm a big fan of limited editions, and most definitely when a football kit comes in a box.
I have travelled through airports with you, seen your love of limited edition anything.
Yeah, you can sell me anything if it's limited edition. So this thing hasn't been opened yet. So for those of you who have been lucky to get hold of one of these, I'm sure you'll be going through the same experience that I'm about to go through when you first opened it. So, without further ado, we're going to crack this open, see what it's all about.
Which team is it?
It's Indonesia, Rob.
Okay.
And the thing on the side apparently says "Go Eagles."
Or we are Eagles.
Or we are
My
Eagles.
Indonesian's a bit better than yours, I think.
Something along those lines. But my first impression as I open it up, think, yeah, that's pretty cool, actually.
It's like what Apple used to do.
And then you get a certificate inside, which seems to have been signed as well.
Oh, yeah.
Which is quite nice. So, you know, you've got the certification with everything on there, and it's basically from
Hansen, by the looks of it.
Yeah, the directors of the club and stuff. So that's a quite nice touch. And then this is pretty much telling you what's in the jersey. So we've got that to look at as well, so that's nice. And then we've got this Do Not Iron logo, which is popping up on quite a lot of the polyester shirts.
I feel like Do Not Iron on football shirts is like the equivalent of warning contents hot on cups of coffee.
Yeah. So there we go, we're in. Woo! Oh my
That
goodness.
is incredible.
So this is made by a company called Mills, which I would probably hazard a guess it's going to be a local manufacturer.
From the look of this, I would say their core business is creating gifts for visiting diplomats.
Quite possibly. Anything underneath there? Oh, hang on. That's
It's going to be like a tray of chocolates or something.
Oh man, wouldn't that be good? Although, to be fair, it's been there since 2020. I'm not sure it would be. So here we go. Oh wow, that is a fairly big boy.
4XL, look at that. That's a lot of shirt for your money.
Yeah. First impressions, fabric is actually not bad. It's not amazing. I like the graphic on the front of it. That's quite interesting. I'm not a big fan of this badge, mind. If you look at that, that's almost like a beer coaster.
It is a bit like a coaster, yeah.
Look at that. Stiff, and that's not too bad. I quite like the gloss on that. That's quite nice.
Gladiator helmet.
Yeah, quite like that logo actually. That's not too bad. But yeah, by and large, that's not a bad kit at all.
Quite like show the good people at home that graphic on the front.
Yeah, we'll
If you've seen the tattoo on David Beckham's back.
Yeah, so the graphic's really nice, which is obviously the eagle. And then they've got the eagle message all the way at the bottom, which that's a nice touch. Now that you don't see that often. So that's an elasticated taping. However,
it's not elasticated stitching.
Yeah, I'll not pull on that though.
It's a shame though, what a lovely, neat finish that is.
Yeah, that's not great.
Yeah, pointless seam.
Yeah.
Well, it was clearly the intention was that back panel would wrap round to the front.
Yeah.
And it's proved too expensive, so they've just put a seam straight up it, but left that bit there, which they could have just cut that off. That's cheaping out a bit, that is.
But yeah, by and large, not too bad. I think for the box, I would give it 9 out of 11.
Okay.
I think the box is lovely. Don't get me wrong, I still think there's other ones out there that are arguably better, but not bad for a football kit. And then the kit itself, I actually don't mind it, you know. I would probably give that out of 11 a good 6.
Wow. You do like it?
Yeah, I think graphically it's quite smart. Don't know, the badge is irritating us a little bit.
I love it.
Okay.
It's awesome. It does look like it's off a beer tap or something.
Yeah, there you go. Done.
Cool. Very nice. Well, if we get 1,000 likes for this video, then we will put a picture on Twitter of Craig wearing that shirt. Smash that like button. As I'm somebody who doesn't like to be left out, I've also got an amazing kit in a box as well. This is the Italy 2021 European Champions Winners Edition, which has got the somewhat now traditional Italy wallpaper that Puma adopted in 2021. So the box, not as nice as the Indonesia one, but I'm sure the contents, I was going to say I'm sure the contents will be better, but they're not. A bit more of the wallpaper.
Not liking that though. Didn't need reminding of that, did we now? I think it must have been netball or something.
Must have been. And here it is. So what we've got here is the 120 quid shirt, the player's version of the shirt, which isn't a cheap shirt. This would retail at around 120 quid.
Before you get rid of that box, that was my experience opening my box, which was
Well, that's
quite
why I want to
nice.
get rid of it, because I'm just disappointed. I feel like a little kid that's had a lump of coal off Santa Claus.
Yeah. Anyway, signed by every player, though.
Well, I mean, it's not.
Is it actually?
No. It's silly. It's stickers. Heat transfers on there, so perhaps you'd frame it if you were an Italy fan, or you'd have to have some balls to wear that with a pair of jeans, wouldn't you? But then, as it's got all that on the front, if you were going to frame it, I don't know why you'd have this, albeit very attractive, name and number set on the back.
Yeah.
So I don't know what the purpose of this is. It's like it just would live in the box forever. Collectible for collectible's sake.
Well, you could frame it in a sandwich of perspex and hang it from the middle of a room.
Yeah, it's an option. This is number 460 out of 2021, so somewhat limited edition.
No, not bad.
I mean, it's all right, but just as a commemorative thing.
How much is it?
It's €220 at retail. So,
Bargain.
yeah, you get this box that's not as good as the Indonesia one. You get a shirt that you can't really wear.
Yeah, for me personally, I don't mind it, you know. I think the box is a little bit disappointing, but I think with regards to the kit, I don't actually mind it. I mean, if the shoe was on the other foot and that was an England kit that came in a box and we'd won the final, I'd actually be fairly pleased with that. I don't like it as much as the Indonesian one, but the kit, definitely the kit, I think is not bad at all.
Yeah.
So what would you mark that out of 11?
I want to give that a 4.
Oh, wow, really? I think that's a bit tight.
€220, that is.
It is a lot of money, but I don't actually mind it. So, yeah. Anyway.
Right, well, we'd love to know your thoughts. What would you do with this shirt? Would you hang it in a couple of sheets of perspex from your ceiling? Would you get it framed? Would you keep it in the box and just boast about it on social media? Let us know in the comments. We'd love to hear. And equally, the Indonesia one as well. Is that something you'd add to your collection with its semi-gothic tattooed wings on the front? So if you've enjoyed the video, remember to hit the like button, and to make sure you don't miss any of our future videos, subscribe to the channel. We will see you next time. I mean, €220 for this, taking a piss.